यस, और कोई डाउट है किसी को? पूछिए, कुछ डाउट है तो। कोई डाउट नहीं है जी? एनी डाउट? अच्छा, आई थिंक एलिजा यू हैड डाउट, राइट? चलो ट्राई करते हैं। सो आई थिंक दैट क्वेश्चन यू आस्क्ड, so I think question was, okay, so you are asking, question is considered a square with 4 vertices, ठीक है, ABCD है ना? So there is a square with 4 vertices ABCD, है ना? I think you have, when you have interview for ISI JRF 11th?
Yes, around 11th.
Yeah, one more student has, I think one of the student was, I think the name is, today he told me, I forgot the name. Okay, so it is Nihal, yeah. So Nihal is one of the student, है ना? He also got shortlisted for interview on 11th, yeah. So consider a square matrix with 4 vertices A, B, C, D arranged clockwise. Clockwise, A, B, C, D. A particle starts moving from vertex A, and at any stage it moves to either its clockwise neighborhood or its anti-clockwise neighbor. अच्छा, neighbor है ना? Clockwise neighbor or anti-clockwise neighbor with respective probability 0.6. Okay, so it's like, we have 4 states, right? We have 4 states of a Markov chain like this. So A can move to this B. So okay, so A, B, C, D, right? Like this. So move to clockwise or anti-clockwise. So TPM we can make, right? So चलो एक बार देख लेते हैं. So A to B it can move with probability 0.6, and A to D it can go, or I can write this, with probability 0.4. Then B to C with 0.6 and B to A 0.4. Then C to D with 0.6 and C to B 0.4. And then D to A. So D to A with probability 0.6, and then D to C, it's a clockwise 0.6, anti-clockwise 0.4. So 0.4. So this is the transition diagram. So we can make transition probability matrix. What will be matrix? So it will be A, B, C, D, है ना? So it is A to A it cannot go, so diagonals are 0. Okay, and A to B it can go in 0.6 and A to D 0.4. Similarly, B to C 0.6 and B to A 0.4. Okay, I think it is 0. Then C to D 0.6 and it is 0.4, है ना? C to B, and then D to C है ना. So D to C 0.4 and D to A 0.6. ठीक है. ये this is a transition probability matrix. Now so diagonal search 0 ना. So what they are asking? So they are asking us to find, okay, this is a transition probability matrix. So xn be the position of the particle after n steps है ना. So xn is a position of the after, so xn is a position of the particle after n step. So xn position after n step. Okay. So now the question is, so you are asking whether probability x12 is equal to A. Consider a square. A particle starts moving from vertex A. Okay. So Anna, you want to find, so the position after 12 step is again A. What is the probability? So okay, so one way is very lengthy that you are saying, Anna. So we'll find A raised to power 12 and then find A to A.
Hi, sir. I already solved this question in the exam. This is the question from ISI entrance, P3 entrance. So
JRF, yeah.
I already solved it. I found the 12th power and I got the answer as near. But the problem is when we find the higher powers, since the values are decimals, it will be complicated form like decimal. So I got nearly 0.499 something or something. So I approximated it as 1 by 2. But when I found the power on online, like from Wolfram, when I found the 12th power, the correct value was 1 by 2.
Okay.
So I got it, but that calculation is too much uh, heavy. So that's why I asked you if so the here I thought in different ways, like if we start from A, after 12 step we have to come back to A. So we can go from A to B, then B to A to B, B to A. In that way we can repeat, or from B to C we can go, and then C B repetition after that come to A. So different possibilities are there. So I think that is also too much lengthy to do. So that's why I asked you, is there any easy way or something to do
Yes,
this
I think
question?
na, this is some special kind of matrix, is it? So there should be some way to find p raised to power n directly. Or if we count like this, that a 1 2 this way, if we count like for 1 2 3 4 5 6, so somewhere we have to move 12 step. But that will take a lot of that can be done, but that will take time. Okay. You can
Hi,
move,
sir.
as that will take a lot of time. So this is not the way. So some shortcut we have to think. So one is that you already know. One is p raised to power 12 will find. That is the one way. Second way is we count whether 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, for example 10, 11, 12. This is one way. Similarly, we keep making the way. So that will take time. So one way is this. One way you make the way, so that will take a lot of time. Both are time taking. So what is the shortcut that you want to know? Okay, the shortcut maybe, I think this is the matrix. This is special matrix. Suppose I say 0.6 as p. So 0.4 is 1 minus p. So there might be some way where you can find p raised to power n in general. That may help. Because it's alternative na, 0, 0.6, 0 p, 0, 1 minus p. फिर 1 minus p 0, p 0, 0 1 minus p 0 p. So that is some special. Okay, let me see once. So let me try. Yes, because since है ना, they may in interview they may ask you the questions from the actually question paper. How did you solve and all that? Like you had the question paper, na? So it may be like people said like in ISI MSQMS paper, they had just a question paper in IIT Kanpur also. So they had just the written question paper and they were asking how did you solve this? Those questions which you left, they will ask you how will you solve? What do you think? So I think you should solve all the question as of now before interview. They may ask you any questions in that, and if you can answer, then they may be impressed as you tried at least. Even those questions which you didn't do in exam, but if you do in interview, if they ask, so they will feel yes you tried after exam also, so that will be impressive, है ना? So you should solve full paper somehow with help of someone or with help of, there are a lot of help available online. So you
Okay,
should
sir.
try, yeah. So you solve all the paper, that will, है ना, or you have already appeared in few interview, so that you know how to appear. ISI interview will be similar to, है ना, them. But let me see once how can do. Okay, so two ways we have, but they are lengthy. So what will be shortcut? There is some modulo concept, I think. Okay, so what they are doing? One minute, one minute, just give me 1 2 minutes. So it is binary, na? Every step you have two options. You can go forward or backward, right? So some distribution can be used that you wanted, na? So like A, you have two options. You can go to B or you can go to D. There are two options. So matlab like clockwise you can take a success and anti-clockwise you can consider it as a failure. So what will it make? There are only two options, success or failure. So it's a binary distribution. At each step you have a binary distribution. And
Sir,
they,
from A, we cannot go to D, right?
why A, you are not going backward. I think I have made mistake here then. Oh, so they said, I think A, it has only option to go to 1 minute.
Yeah, yeah. Only one forward
A
movement.
particle
From A,
start
we
moving from
can.
vertex A, and at any stage it moves to either its clockwise neighbor or its anti-clockwise neighbor. So from A, where you can go? Only B. No, question read. A particle start moving from vertex A, start moving from A. At any stage, it moves to either clockwise neighbor or its anti-clockwise neighbor with respective probability 0.6, 0.4. So why do you think it cannot go to D?
Oh, yes, yes, okay,
है
sir.
ना?
Okay.
I think every time, they said every time. They are here initially, but every time they can go clockwise or they can go anti-clockwise. Every time. So it's allowed. Yeah. So So you can think of binary thing, है ना? So you have two options, binary at each step, clockwise or anti-clockwise, success or failure. So each step you can think xi as Bernoulli 0.6. Okay. So x12 is something like you will take 12 step, right? So after A, you are coming back to A. So after, so instead of xi, you take something random variable, let's say ti. T1 is first, है ना? Ti's. So the first step, T2 is second step, T3 is third step, fourth step, and so on, 12th step. And you are coming back to A only. And you cannot take odd number of steps. You will have to take even number of steps, है ना? ये होगा. Okay. But I think it is intentional question. They want you to do calculation. So they will not expect you to do easily. So that's why this question uh, was asked in ISI JRF, because it is subjective question. So they want to see your approach. So even if you find P raised to power 12, Will it be difficult? P raised to power 12. Once you find p square, then p raised to power 4, then p raised to power 8, and then p raised to power 12. How many multiplication you need? 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4 multiplication, you can reach. That is a lengthy way, but yes, after 4, you find p square, then p square into p square, p4, p4 into p4, p8, p8 into p4, p12. So we can reach just after 4 multiplication. That can be done.
Yeah.
है ना?
Sir, but the problem is if we find a p square, then the decimal will be like 2 digits will be there after a decimal place. But when we
Don't do this. You go through p and 1 minus p. Are you getting? So you just take it p and take it 1 minus p. This is 1 minus p. This is p. Then that problem is solved. You
oh,
find the last answer in terms of p and 1 minus p. Then you put the value.
oh okay, okay.
So that
Yeah.
will be easier, okay? Because this is the ISI JRF question. So it's not like you can do in 10 seconds, 15 seconds. It is subjective also. So,
Okay.
so you have to spend time on this.
Okay. Okay.
And they want you to spend. So that this will be, I think, easier. Other will, na? You just do 4 multiplication and then you just take this. Or that will be more difficult. Counting step will be more difficult. This is easier. There are some other way also. So maybe something like x1, x2, xk. है ना? अच्छा, each xi has 2 steps. So it will be, they are saying you are taking 12 steps, na? So 12 choose k, they are something giving some like 12 choose k, 0.6 ki power k, 0.4 ki power 12 minus k, and take summation k from 0 to 4 up to how many steps you can take? 12. So that you can do 12. And how will you, this is binomial distribution actually. I said each xi has 2 options. So you have to take 12 steps. So that will somehow make binomial 12 comma some 0.6 kind. But you have to reach uh, in either, how many steps you can reach? That is the question. Okay. So A to A you have to reach. I think, and that I also think this is the easier way, na? Other will take time. So you do this way also. I think I will also do in this way only. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah. Thank you. So you are doing right. No problem.